So every morning at 8 a.m. and also in the evening as well at 6 p.m. we do the parades, and it's just to give the guys a heads up on anything that may be happening during the day or evening, and they can also bring attention to anything they know that they've had reported to them. We have over 40 staff employed with Airport Fire at any one time. During each shift we are what we class as a Category 9 airfield, so we have 9 personnel on duty at one time, which mans 3 vehicles. So we've got 2 Panthers, which are the big trucks, and then with the smaller truck here, which is what we call Fire 2, we've got 4 personnel on this truck, 2 personnel on each Panther, and then myself and Fire 1. So every morning, every evening, we do what we call DIs, which are the daily inspections, and the guys just do basic checks of their own gear and of the vehicle to make sure that it's ready to go.
Right, so this morning I'm just going through normal checks for our BA sets, which we might possibly use today. So currently checking the DSU, which is currently alarming, mask batteries, cylinder pressure. So we do these checks to ensure when we go to a call, our gear is fit and ready to go.
Christchurch Tower, Fire 1. Fire 1, thank you. So yeah, every morning and every evening before sunset, or just on sunset, the senior officer has to come and do a airfield inspection, checking all the taxiways, runways, basically everywhere aircraft can go, to make sure there's no obstacles, there's nothing on the runway or taxiways that could cause a problem to the aircraft. And we're also checking all the lights to make sure every single light's working.
Christchurch Airport is the first airport using VR for training, which has been very beneficial to all the shifts, and it's a great learning tool.
So thorough training is essential in this role. It's not always easy to get access to an aircraft and train on it. So we have this VR system where we can practice scenarios and the muscle memory of actually opening doors, controls, flight deck controls. So when we go onto an actual aircraft, it becomes second nature.
We've got an A320 and an ATR we can train on, so that allows us to do a simulation of a engine fire, going through procedures in terms of how to access an APU or turn down the throttles, batteries, also doing emergency exits.
This is our newest fire vehicle, specially designed for airports. Carries quite a bit of water, just over 13,000 litres, and there's foam as well. We have a piercing tool we can puncture the side of an aircraft or a hole and fill it up with foam or water. The vehicle weighs about 39 tonne. It's quite a lot heavier than the normal fire service vehicles. Aircraft fuel burns a lot hotter than like a house fire or a building fire, so we need to hit it with a lot of power, a lot of foam. With the extended turret we can keep back away from the heat a bit.
At Airport Fire Service we do a yearly PCA test. It's a physical competency assessment, and it basically involves job-related tasks from running out a hose reel, dragging a dummy, hauling a weight aloft, and carrying a 16 kg weight a certain distance. Yeah, so we've got a gym on site. That's actually one of the sort of job requirements, that we keep a reasonable level of fitness. A lot of the stuff we do on the job can be quite physical sometimes, so it's good to have the facility here.
So for response times, for us to get to our furthest point on the airfield, we have 3 minutes, and that's regulations from ICAO and the Civil Aviation Authority, so CAA.
We get quite a variety of jobs here. We get turned out to fuel spills, medicals, we have medical assists or a full medical. So we also go to structure fires, scrub fires, hazmat calls, MVAs, which is a motor vehicle accident. We look after the airport campus and also an area surrounding the airport campus. So it's not just the airfield, which is why we get such a good variety of jobs and calls.
We respond to all medical incidents on airfield and off airfield. We're all medically trained through St John, first response qualification, and we've got some staff that are trained to teach others on the campus first aid skills.